In the bright and restless city of Mumbai, where dreams rise like skyscrapers and fall like monsoon rain, there lived a young man who was known to the world even before he knew himself. His name was Aryan Khan, the eldest son of India's most loved superstar, Shah Rukh Khan. But this is not just a story about fame. It is a story about silence in the middle of noise, about pressure behind smiles, about falling, standing, and choosing your own path when the world already decided who you should be. Aryan was born into a house where cameras waited outside the gates every day. His father was not just an actor, he was a legend, the king of Bollywood. His mother, Aryan Khan, was graceful, intelligent, and strong. Their home, Mannat, stood tall facing the sea, like a palace of dreams. From the moment Aryan opened his eyes, flashes followed him. But inside that grand house, he was just a child. He ran in the corridors, he played cricket in the garden, he laughed loudly when his father made funny faces. To the world, he was Shah Rukh Khan's son. To his parents, he was just Aryan. Growing up famous is not like growing up rich. It is different. Every step is watched, every mistake is magnified, every smile is judged. When Aryan went to school, students whispered, teachers looked at him differently. Some wanted to be friends because of who he was, some stayed away for the same reason. He studied at international schools, later going abroad to continue his education. In London, he experienced something new: freedom. For the first time, he walked on streets where not everyone turned to stare. He sat in classrooms where he was not the superstar's son. He was simply a student, and he liked that. Aryan was quiet, observant. He listened more than he spoke. While many expected him to jump into acting like his father, Aryan felt something different inside him. He did not want to stand in front of the camera. He wanted to understand what happens behind it. Most people assumed Aryan would become an actor. After all, he had the looks, the voice, the style, the attitude. But Aryan carried a silent fire. He loved writing, he loved storytelling, he loved direction. He would sit for hours watching films, not just Bollywood, but Hollywood, European cinema, dark thrillers, psychological dramas. He admired directors who created worlds. He studied filmmaking seriously. He wanted to earn his place, not inherit it. His father once said in an interview that Aryan did not want to act, he wanted to create. And that surprised many. How can Shah Rukh Khan's son not want to be an actor? People asked. But Aryan believed one simple thing: fame borrowed is not fame earned.
No matter how calm he appeared, Aryan felt the pressure. People compared him to his father constantly. Does he smile like Shah Rukh? Does he have the same charm? Will he rule Bollywood too? But how can anyone be compared to a legend? Even legends are human. Inside, Aryan struggled with identity. He respected his father deeply, but he did not want to be a copy. He wanted to be original. At times, he would sit alone on the balcony of Mannat, looking at the sea, thinking, "Who am I without my father's name?" That question stayed with him for years. Life changed suddenly in 2021. An incident during a cruise party led to his arrest under serious allegations. News channels exploded. Social media turned cruel. Headlines shouted. Cameras chased. Opinions flooded. It felt like the entire country was watching. His family stood strong beside him. Shah Rukh Khan visited him. Aryan Khan stayed silent but firm. Those were not easy days. A young man in his 20s facing the harsh side of public life. Many judged without knowing facts. Many celebrated his fall. But storms do not last forever. When legal proceedings cleared him of major allegations, something had changed inside Aryan. He was no longer the quiet boy living under expectations. He had seen darkness, and darkness teaches strength. After the controversy, Aryan did not give interviews. He did not react publicly. He chose silence, and silence can be powerful. Instead of defending himself on social media, he focused on work. He started building his own creative identity. He worked on scripts. He collaborated with writers. He studied production deeply. Slowly, news came that Aryan Khan was developing projects, not as an actor, but as a creator. The same media that once criticized him now began to speak of his ambition. Aryan launched his own lifestyle brand. He began working on a web series script. He stepped into the business world with confidence. He understood branding, storytelling, youth culture. But unlike many star kids who chase limelight, Aryan stayed controlled. He did not flood social media with daily posts. He did not try to prove himself loudly. He believed in timing, and timing, when right, changes everything. One evening in Mannat's living room, Aryan and Shah Rukh sat together. The sea breeze entered softly. Shah Rukh looked at his son and said, "You don't have to be me." Aryan smiled slightly. "I don't want to be." There was no ego in that conversation, only understanding. Shah Rukh had built his empire from nothing. Aryan had to build his identity from everything. Different battles, same courage.
Aryan is not loud. He does not shout success. He does not explain his pain. But those who know him say he is disciplined. He works long hours. He reads scripts carefully. He studies international cinema trends. He wants his work to speak, not his surname, and that is rare. The word nepotism often follows star kids. Aryan knows that doors may open easily for him, but staying inside the room, that requires talent. He understands that if he fails, people will say, "See, star kid." If he succeeds, people will say, "Of course, star kid." So he chose a path where judgment is less loud, writing and direction. There, results speak, not lineage. Fame can make a person proud. Controversy can make a person broken, but reflection makes a person stronger. Aryan learned patience. He learned that public love is powerful, but public opinion is unstable. He learned that family is everything, and most importantly, he learned that identity is not inherited, it is built. Today, Aryan Khan stands at a powerful stage of life. Young, educated, experienced. He has seen glamour, he has seen scandal, he has seen silence. Few people understand what it means to grow up under constant observation, but Aryan does. His journey is not finished, it has just begun. Will he become a successful director? Will he redefine what it means to be a superstar son? Will he create stories that move millions? Time will answer, but one thing is clear. He is no longer just Shah Rukh Khan's son. He is Aryan Khan. And sometimes the quietest storms create the strongest waves. Late at night, when Mumbai sleeps and the sea whispers against the walls of Mannat, Aryan sometimes stands alone. He looks at the horizon. The world sees a famous surname. He sees possibilities. The waves crash again and again, and like the sea, he keeps moving forward, not to escape his father's shadow, but to create his own light. The end, or perhaps just the beginning.